Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Welcome back. Welcome to all the new subscribers. It's exciting to have you. And today what I thought I would do is I saw on something, I don't know if it was Facebook or TikTok or just, you know how it pops up, those little videos. I saw where someone had made their own little stencils out of a glue gun, and I have my glue gun, and I'm guessing, I don't know what they laid down, but I have these silicone mats that I use for my underneath my jelly plate, and so I thought I would get those out, and I'm guessing the hot glue won't go through them. I'm hoping. I've never tried this before. But I just thought I would make some different patterns, some little stencils, and then I got a piece of copy paper to put underneath, just so if I decide that I want to make it exactly the size of, you know, something the size of this, so that when I jelly print or when I use it for coffee dyeing, the stencil we're going to make, that maybe it would fit just perfectly on there. So we'll see. But first I thought I would just willy-nilly for a little while, because I'm not, I've never done this before. My mat still has a little bit of residue from some paint. Okay, so I got out a really old glue gun, and I don't know if you can see this, but this is how old it is. Look at how yellow this glue is. Isn't that gross? I don't know. I just thought it was gross. So I thought, well, why not use it on here? So I got them all out. Oh, I hope this works. Let's test it. And I'm sorry about the light. Let's put this up here a little bit. There. Hopefully you don't have too much of a glare. But let's give it a test and see what happens. Let's see if that does anything to this. I don't think it will harm it. Can't even feel it underneath. I got this little glue gun holder from my mother-in-law one year for Christmas, and I've never used it. I haven't used a glue gun in a long time. I use it for teeny tiny little things every once in a while, but there are times where I'll do a craft and I'm going, and I wish I did have it. So I'm glad I finally put it up with my glue guns. It had been stored somewhere else, so now I have it up with my glue guns, and I'm determined to use it now. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, it's not completely dry, or cooled, but yeah, that just came right off. Look at that. That's fun. Okay, let's get those little guys, little strings. All right, let's get rid of that. So I just thought, yeah, let's make a few little things, and then what we can do is, my thought is, this might take forever. Oof. This is probably one of those things that you need one of those really good glue guns, but we're going to make it work. I thought once it's done, here coming up, maybe we could do some jelly prints with them. The lady that I watched had made individual ones, and then that way she could move them around as she used them on the jelly plate, you know, for different prints. And I thought that was a good idea, although I do want to make a full one, but might take forever with this little glue gun. I also saw a friend of mine had borrowed some of my glue guns for a project she was doing at church with some ladies, and so when she returned it with one of those kind of like a rope glue stick. I thought that was such a great idea to have that. I'm going to make this a little bit, because then you don't have to keep replacing. And they come in 5 feet. Get in there. What am I trying to say? The package is 5 feet of a coil of the glue gun. Okay, what's going on here? Get in there. Okay. We'll call that one. Little string. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it up. Hopefully you can see it okay. I don't know. Just making some little doodads, and I kind of feel like they need to have good connectors, whatever you do. To be able to get a print. These are, so yeah, so you can tell when I use these, it's going to be very abstract because they're all different widths of glue. But anyways, maybe this will just give you an idea. I have a glue gun that's thicker, you know, has a fatter stream come out. Just trying to make these a little bit. I don't know, you guys, but I just thought it looked fun. And I really feel like if you have a glue gun that maybe I've seen that these really big crafters have those, almost looks like a battery glue gun. And then it would probably, as long as you're depressing the trigger, it would probably give you a nice flow. This is looking like a mess, but I still feel like they'll work, you know, even if they are a mess. I feel like they're going to work. Oops. Okay. I want to make 3 of these. Just trying to make a dot. Uh-oh. So that's basically why, I don't know if you saw that it was coming up off of this. That's why I want to make connectors so that it's not just a swirl that's going to break. Hopefully these will connect. Then I'll clean them up when they get nice and hard. What a glob. Let's put this over here. We'll try it out as a stencil here in a little bit with just some ink. So there's one. I'll put that over there. I've got strings everywhere now. So there's one. This one's still drying. Let's do one more circle, and then I want to do a like a square. I can get the, wow. And who knows how old this is, this glue gun, honestly. I think I'll put my circles down first. See if that works a little better. It's pretty goofy. Pretty goofy. You can tell I'm really concentrating. I learned the other day, we were talking, some friends and I were talking about Joanne closing. Sad. And then someone told me that our Big Lots closed. I had no idea. I really only get there at Christmas time because I think they have some fun stuff for Christmas. You know, like stocking stuffers and stuff. Had no idea. They were like, yeah, it's already closed. I'm like, what? So I don't know if it's an online store now or what. Whew. Well, I'll tell you what, my biceps are going to be strong after this. Let's see if I can scallop a little or something. I don't even know if you can see this over my... I am just squeezing the living daylights out of this little gun here. Doesn't seem to want to progress the glue. I mean, I guess this was like, first of all, you had to have patience whenever you were doing a big project. I guess if I push it like this, maybe that will help. But I guess when I've used it in the past, like I said, it was just for little teeny tiny projects that I didn't need big streams of stuff, so it's probably why I didn't think much about it. But I can see where having one of those battery operated ones would be the ticket. I think that would be amazing. That might be a Christmas list idea. Since my birthday's in December, everything is a Christmas gift idea if I think of something. Okay, what a mess that is. All right, here's another one that's done. Okay, so slowly but surely. Okay, there's another one. They're fun. I mean, these are fun. That gripping isn't super fun, trying to get this thing going, you know, but it's not like it's the end of the world or anything. Try to cover up that glare. Okay, now I want to do like maybe a square or a rectangle or something. I guess I shouldn't commit to what the shape is. I think the depth that this is doing is going to be really good for coffee dyeing because it's not super deep, but it's deep enough to create a well for the tea or coffee to sit in. So it'll be fun to place these on some envelopes or something. That one's not too bad. This one's a hot mess, but might still be kind of neat. I don't know. Leave these kind of some of these little ones, or if I should see what happens when we take the ink to them. Okay, let's make another one of those ish. Sort of. I'm finding with this one that if I really push on this top, it advances that glue pretty good. I just keep it depressed. The trigger kind of keep it depressed, and it kind of flows out. Still have to advance that glue. There we go. Won't be entering these in any craft fair, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to make a total of 3 of these, and then that is it. My arm is killing me, or my trigger. This right in here. I don't know what to call that. Carpal or whatever. Okay. All right. This one looks done. Now this one's a lot more fragile than these guys. Yeah. I think over time, those little spiderwebby things will come off. I'm not worried about them with this. Okay. Whew. All right. One more. I was going to make an entire big one with the copy paper underneath, like I talked about at the beginning of the video, but golly, I don't think my arm would take it. Oh gosh. Ah. Oh my goodness, what is... All right, do-overs. My finger's stuck. Let that dry for a second. Get that off my hand. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Come on. It's so beautiful here. Is it springy at your place? It's so beautiful here. And I know I've told you about the crocus. I just cannot tell you how beautiful they are. I mean, it is a sea of leftover fall leaves and beautiful crocus everywhere. Oh my gosh, come on. You can do it. Wowza. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Man, I hope you all have one that you can dispense easier than this, because I think these are really cool. And I want you to enjoy doing it. I'm going to look and see what one of those crafty crafter ones are, because I can see me getting into this. I'd love to make some of these. I mean, I love using doilies and tablecloths, you know, the plastic stuff that we find. And, but you know, every once in a while, maybe you want to make a Christmas tree or a tulip or, you know, something like that. Come on. It's just not wanting to come out. Okay, brother. All right, I'm giving my hand a rest for a second. We'll do this side. These silicone mats are so awesome for painting. I use them, I started using them just for my jelly prints, you know, when I got the jelly plate out, because it was such an easy cleanup and move your papers about and things like that. But then I just use them under for any type of painting, and it's great for what we're doing here. Okay. Almost done. Don't give out hand. You can do it. You can do it. One couple more. Woof. Today is sewing lessons with little Addie. I'm excited to see her. I hope we get to finish her apron today. Bring her in the studio to pick out some laces to put on it. That'll be fun. Okay. Whew, gosh. All right. While that one's doing its thing, I am going to grab a brush and some ink. Excuse me just for a second. And all right, I'm going to pause because I have to move about to grab my inks. I'll be right back. Okay, I just grabbed a couple. I thought it would be fun to try. I always have to remember how to do these. Okay, there it goes. I got these as a donation. My mother-in-law's friend was getting out of the card business, and then a friend at church was getting out of the card business. Oh gosh. Wowza. It's interesting because I had those laying flat. I don't know why they're like that. Oof. Wow. Might have to get a baby wipe out. Okay. I'm going to unplug this guy. Okay. Now, oops. I feel like I have a brush that I did green with. But where that's at, I don't know. Huh. Looks like I've used all of them for a particular color, and then I've used vintage photo. So, okay. Is this one done? Just about done. Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens. This is just with ink, but, you know, maybe with the jelly plate, maybe it'll be even more pronounced. So let's look. I'm not real sure how to go about it. All right, I'm going to leave it there. And then we'll reveal it at the end. So I can see where okay, so jelly print, you don't have to hold them down. You know, you just put it down on the painted surface, and then you put your paper over it. So I can see how that would, with these little ones, be easy to do. This one's pretty easy to do. Wish I could remember where I saw this. Somebody did it. I don't remember if it was a junk journal person, if it was a jelly print person, but they did it and then used jelly print. So I don't know if they also junk journaled or not. Hope I'm not rattling you too much. Let's put it over here. Probably won't use that. Yeah, these little lines are showing too, so that's fine. Some of them are breaking, and that's fine too. The little spider lines, you know. Okay, let's see what we have. Gosh. I don't know where all that ink is coming from. Oh, that looks kind of like a rose. Huh. That's fun. Neat. Okay. These circle ones look a lot like roses, and these are a little, that one's a latticey. Let's take this one and put it over that one and use the darker and just see what happens. I like it. That's fun. Super fun. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to go down a little ways. Get this. Okay. Huh. I really like it. I think that's really fun. Okay, what I need to do for sure is to get my jelly plate out. Maybe we'll do that real soon. I have to get everything really planned out to get that out. Oh, I just really like it a lot. I'm very eager to know what you think and if you're going to try it. So, I have got a mess here with this ink. But thank you so much for hanging with me and using what I have. The old, disgusting hot glue sticks, which worked absolutely fine for this craft. Now I have these. I will store them in a cool place so they don't melt anywhere. Thankfully, my craft room is in the house and, you know, not in a shed or an attic or anything. So that's good. I'm just really happy with them. My hands still hurt, but that could just be my hands, you know. So I think what I'm going to do is leave my glue gun out and give my hands a little rest. I might come back and do a little bit more, make a few more. I'm going to look and see, try to figure out some designs that I might want to do, you know. I don't want to do a bunch of little things. Like I don't want to do just a bunch of little swirls or anything because I don't want to have to keep placing those. So my thought is I can do that, but then just connect them so that they become, you know, a plate of sort. That's a little blood blister that I got from, you know how your tongs, when you are cooking, your tongs have like a lock so you can lock them closed. Oh, I got my finger stuck in that. And it's smarted, I'm not going to lie. Okay. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll give it a try. Please let me know what you think. And if you have one of those battery operated ones, I think they're battery. But if you have one of those that just continually spits out the glue, I'd love to know what you have and what you think of it, because I think that's got to be something I might need to get one day. All right, well, I hope you have a really great rest of the day, and look at this, probably keep that. That's super fun. Don't forget, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.